This is episode 64 of Daily Flip. Welcome. If you're new here, this is a show about what it's like to flip cars for profit on a daily basis. So that's what I do. My name's Justin, and this is my car dealership. I'm going to give you a rundown of what's been going on here this week. I'm going to answer a question from Juan. He's a member of our car flip. It's called the Car Flip Facebook group. It's a car flipping group on Facebook for people just like you that want to make more money buying and selling cars. There'll be a link down below if you want to join that group. It's absolutely free. We'd love to see you there. I would love to see you there. Just click the link and I will send you an invitation to join. So the question from Juan was about a problem he was having when he's flipping vehicles. He's putting in too much money, or at least he thinks he's putting in too much money into each vehicle. He's a little bit of a perfectionist, at least that's the way that he described himself, and he ends up spending more money than he thinks he should, fixing things that he's not sure if people are actually even worried about. So I have a vehicle right over there somewhere. You can see behind the vehicle with the snowplow. The snowplow vehicle is not mine, but we're actually doing some service on it for a customer. But I got a Ford Explorer over here. I'm going to give you a rundown of some things that I'm currently working on that vehicle that could be ways that could cost me more money, but I'm going to fix some things myself. I've already fixed some things myself. I'm only one person. So actually we'll start out with that. On my front line, we got in several vehicles Monday. Today is Wednesday. We got in several vehicles recently. I'll give you a quick look at those. This is the one that I'm trying to save myself some money by fixing a few things myself. This is a 2012 Ford Explorer Limited, and as you can see, there is no door panel currently. There is no center console. Actually, the console cover is still there. I have it separated right here. Here's the part that attaches up there. The problem with this console is, you can see it is very badly worn. Like, I don't know what somebody's doing with their elbow. Like, they have to be like doing like I don't know, they're like really rubbing it really hard. I don't know. That was probably the worst thing ever to see on a camera. But that's my problem. That's what I'm after fixing. I removed this because I wanted to see what was beneath there. I've actually never done this. I'm working on a new fix. As you can see, this is leather. It's probably more vinyl, but it's supposed to look like leather. It's stapled to the plastic and goes around. So I went on eBay, and I'm gonna pull my camera bag out here. I went on eBay, I found that piece of leather already cut to mold directly to that. It's already seamed and everything. And I should be able to put it right on top of that and staple it in myself. I'll show you a staple gun that I have inside. This will be a first for me. I've not done that, but if I were to buy just that piece, if I was to buy it new, I'd hate to think what it would cost at Ford. That's probably, sounds stupid, but that's probably 200 bucks from Ford. If I were to buy it from a junkyard or from eBay, some junkyards will spend the time to pull apart like that. Some you'll have to go there and ask if you can go out into the junkyard, and they'll take you out there. I might get I don't know, 50 bucks, who knows? Some junkyards might not would have dealt with it. On eBay, they were going for, I mean, upwards of 100 bucks, 80, 90, 100 bucks. So for 50, or it's like 11, 15 or 11 and some change, plus the cost of the staples that I have to buy, which will probably be 5 bucks. I already have the staple gun, so it should be a quick fix once I remove the staples. So this panel is inside. It had a split. Actually, we'll go to the other side. I'll show you where the damage was and why I am replacing it. So we're going to go to the passenger side, and on this you can actually see right here, this one is kind of starting to do it right there. So this seam is splitting. There's threading up here, which is really more for looks than anything. This is supposed to stay joined together. It's a piece of like rubber type material. So on the other one, it was split right here in the middle, a big gaping hole. So I had to determine if I could fix that or if I need to replace it. It was not fixable, at least anything that I could do that wouldn't look really bad. So I was able to go on carpart.com. That's car-part.com. I was able to find the identical door panel, except this piece right here was silver, kind of a silver like this, and not a wood grain, which it really needs to be wood grain because the wood grain flows into the dash area. So I pulled my door panel before I received the door panel from the junkyard because I wanted to make sure I could remove this piece of plastic right here. And so I pulled the door panel apart. I've determined it is possible. On the other door panel, this switch is different on mine than the one I'm going to receive, but this entire panel is removable. So I will be able to take this, move it from one panel to the other, and for $100, that problem will be fixed. Moving to the back of the vehicle, hopefully I can fit my camera in here and show you what I was working on earlier today. I'm actually going to post this exact video in the Facebook group later because this question was from Juan, who is in the Facebook group. But this is something that I fixed. I took a before photo. You're going to see the after. So I'll post in this feed in the Facebook group. There'll be below a comment of me posting the before and then the after picture so you can get an idea of what I fixed. Now again, this is not anything to brag about. This is nothing great and amazing. But if someone were to enter this vehicle, scan, right now it's dirty, it needs clean for sure, but nothing really grabs your attention. But if you get a little closer, you can see right here, there was a gaping hole here. This leather was peeled back, kind of like in a V right there. It was peeled back. So if you look closer, I'll zoom in the camera here. I stitched it from here to this point and then stitched it back there. Again, this is nothing great and amazing, and I'm not bragging on my sewing abilities, but this is something that saved me probably $100. For me to have that fixed, I would have had to have removed removed this seat from the vehicle, taken it to my upholstery guy, so there'd be the time of me driving over there, removing the seat, giving him probably a 3-day turnaround to fix it, and for me to either go pick it up or for him to deliver it back. So that's time, that's money. I was able to fix that in about 10 minutes. So for me, that's time well spent. Saves $100, saves time waiting to get the vehicle back so I can have it out for sale faster. This vehicle needs a thorough cleaning. It does have a third row, as all of these did as far as I know, but this is something I hope to have out for sale at the end of this week if everything comes in like it should. But this easily could have cost more if I had somebody reconditioning my vehicles for me, that were buying the parts for me. If I had my upholstery guy fix this, this probably would have cost $80 or so to have him replace that. So I'm going to be able to take care of this for $11. I took care of that for free. This is going to cost $100, but this easily could have been significantly more money to repair. This I could not find anywhere, or at least anyone that was willing to sell it to me, one that had wood grain. A lot of junkyards, or I say some junkyards, will not sell the door panel. They sell just, I'm going to zoom this back out, we're really close there. There we go. Some places will not sell just the skin, the door panel. They want to sell the entire door. This entire door is roughly $900 from a junkyard. So for me to be able to find one that is compatible, even though it's not perfect, I can swap the parts, save myself the money there. We saved $100 in the back on the seat I fixed, and we're going to save roughly $60 to $70 there. These are dollars that I get to keep in my pocket. These are dollars that I don't have to spend to fix a vehicle. They're money that I can spend taking my family out to eat, or buying. Actually on my desk right now, actually just UPS just came a second ago, delivered a new pair of LeBrons, or I can buy a new pair of shoes. I needed some for basketball. So for me, the shoes sitting on my desk right now were absolutely free because I didn't spend the money on this Ford Explorer. And Juan and everyone else that is listening, if you are spending money fixing and repairing vehicles, there's generally a lot that you can save if you just be a little crafty, if you'll think a little bit outside of the box. Because within 100 miles of me, I wasn't able to find, and I'll show you the door panel that I'm dealing with, wasn't able to find the correct color and someone that was willing to sell it to me. But this is the problem that I was addressing. The hole here, this I was able to find will remove because I can take it and pop it directly from here. So this will pop out, and then also this here I was able to separate and will remove in and of itself. So this will be hopefully replaced Friday, today being Wednesday. So it'll be out on the front line Friday. My detail guy will be finishing the rest of the vehicles that I bought. You can see the doors are open on this SRX here. That's one that just came in. This Silverado and that Silverado both came in, as well as a Wrangler right here. So these are 5 vehicles just came in. One is already going to be listed today. I've got pictures of it. It's drying. That's why the doors are open. We use a steam cleaner. It's a hot water extractor, so very handy for cleaning carpets. Both the Silverados are pretty close to being frontline ready. They're on the front line, but they're not ready. They just need an interior detail washed on the outside. We have an airbag light on one of them, which is a sensor, which we have to replace. So these will be ready this week. The Explorer will be ready this week. The Wrangler should be ready tomorrow if everything goes according to plan. Currently, we're at 11 cars on the front line. The Explorer, the Wrangler, a minivan that I have parked over there will be on the front line this week. So we're trying to beef up to get to that 15 to 20 car range. I don't have a ton of space here, but it's a lot better than what I used to do, which was sell cars out of my driveway. And my wife really didn't like it when they got crowded like it is right now, which is why I'm here. So our plan is to have 15 cars on the front line by Friday, unless something sells in the meantime. But Juan, going back to the question, hopefully that helps. If you have any follow-up questions, please let me know if there's something specifically that you're working on. I can't do this for everybody, answer every single question that every person asks in detail, but being we answered your question on the show, Juan, I'd be more than glad to do a follow-up if that would be helpful for you. This is the staple gun, just as a reference. Actually, my wife bought me this for Christmas several years back in a set. So this will hook to air on the fitting there, and it'll just tack real fast using a staple. Actually, I'm gonna need a shorter staple. This is a few of them here. I'm gonna need one probably about a ½ an inch or so I don't go too far up. Actually, these are my shoes that I got for free because I fixed the car myself. At least these are the things that I tell myself to justify buying new shoes. My other basketball shoes were completely worn out. I go through them pretty quick, playing twice a week. So hopefully those do well. That is it for this episode of Daily Flip. If this show was at all helpful or entertaining, or if you had fun laughing at me make a fool of myself, please like and subscribe so you can see me do more of just that. It's been good. I was gonna say it's been good seeing you guys, but I can't see you. You can see me, so it's been good you seeing me. And I'm gonna end on that note because that's incredibly awkward. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next episode.